Hey, Hykirians. After a little break, we are back with episode 26 of Wrestling Hykiri. We're on the verge of the greatest show on earth today, the Showcase of Immortals, Wrestlemania. A lot going on in the wrestling world right now. Before we get into talk about WrestleMania, let's talk about things that are less entertaining. AEW. Lol. Anyway, AEW had a pretty strong pay-per-view a few weeks ago. For what, I say strong, but compared to WWE, it was very lackluster. The matches were very dull, the pacing was slow, and the outcomes were very predictable. As predictable as a weekly show be. But the positives were we had a really great main event between MJF and Amanda Danielson. That was about the highlight of the entire card. We enjoyed that match. It was pretty good outcome. Again, predictable. Anybody honestly thought Daniel would lose 70 MJF in his first title defense. And I see a super uninformed mark that took his whole out of the ground. There was no way MJF was losing that match. I don't care who you are. We all saw that was happening. The rest of the card, as I said, was really flat and predictable. The match with Mox was a little dull, and thank God for weapons and blood, or I think I might have actually fallen asleep during that match. The triple, the trio title, the trio championship was actually a pretty good match. Probably my favorite on the entire card. I'm not a huge fan of the Young Bucks, but Kenny Omega was off the hook right there. I'm not a big Omega fan, but I'm a fan of him in that match. It was really good, really good. Kudos to the House of Black, I think. That was a well-deserved win. I don't know if they'll be keeping that championship all that long, but we'll see how that goes. Other than that, not much going on in regards to AEW. I think the biggest news right there is a possible get Goldberg to switch to AEW. I don't know who really wants to see that. I know people are talking like fight Sting, fight Kenny Omega. No, Goldberg, please don't. Nobody needs to see me. We don't need Goldberg versus Sting. We don't need Goldberg versus anybody on that roster. What we do need, however, is a huge push for our man Ricky Starks. It was so sad to see Ricky Starks in the opening of that card. Starks is a future world champion, I'm telling you. Ricky Starks, keep your eyes on him. Now the WWE in the eve of WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania season. The season we all wait for. Where big things happen. Will big things happen on this upcoming WrestleMania? Well, I hope so. But I'm not going to give away my predictions right now because I'm still certain on a few. What I can tell you though, can tell you is that I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes is going to go over and become not only the unified champion for the last 2 years that shuts Roman Reigns down. I don't know how I feel about that. Does he deserve it? As an athlete, of course. Is it too soon for Roddy to take the reins off of somebody like Roman? Possibly. I think it's going to be a hard thing to predict on how well Cody is the champion. But I look forward to the title reign. If I was WWE, everybody's expecting Cody to win. I'd throw the swerve. I would put Cody losing the match against Roman, and Roman lose the title. As something less predictable, like SummerSlam. That would throw the crowd so far off that it's crazy. Other matches, I think it's because of the other matches that this match is so predictable. All the storylines are coming to a close. So I think this will be the end of the bloodlines. So obviously, the Usos are going to lose to KO and Sami Zayn. But what an amazing job at storytelling that all these guys have put into this. You can really feel the hatred and pain that Sami Zayn has been. He has really given such an amazing, amazing story. He just took it and he has ran with it. He has ran with it. Sami Zayn right now deserves the headline, like one of WrestleMania. But unfortunately, we're not going to see that because I'm sure of some politicking. We're going to see Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley close off night one of WrestleMania. Do they deserve it? As athletes, yes. But for storytelling, Charlotte has been almost non-existent as a competitor in the last 6 months. And Rhea, even though Rhea won the Women's Royal Rumble, she has been largely presentable on both shows. I think Rhea will beat Charlotte. It's going to be a good match. But other than promos, Rhea has been a beast. She's been carrying this feud. And she deserves to win. Charlotte's just taking this championship as another step towards beating her father's championship reigns. And to me, it's kind of good. I don't really want to see somebody win a championship just because they're out to beat Daddy's number. I want compelling storytelling, and I want you to make me believe that you deserve this title. All of John Cena's title reigns have made me believe that he deserved them all. Charlotte, not so much. Especially when the title was flip-flopping every week between her and Sasha Banks. That was just a disgrace to women's wrestling altogether. And I feel like Charlotte not really wrestling or that match in this upcoming WrestleMania yet. So she's not really into it. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just making sure she's not injured. But Rhea is working. Rhea is wrestling. And not just cutting promos with Dominic. Speaking of Dominic, I look forward to seeing Rey Mysterio whoop up. But I'm pretty sure Rey loses. Dominic is pretty sure he's going to win, I'm sure. But we still have a week to WrestleMania. So we'll see. Maybe we'll add a stipulation in that match. We'll see. Moving on, another match on the card. Some people are surprised. Have no place in the card. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Sort of Sokoa be placed into, if not win, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I wonder if we're going to have a Mae Young Battle Royal. I'm not really sure on this. But if there is one, look for uh, a newer name to probably win that. Sokoa, I don't think as much as on the court. Probably a little interference in the Usos match, maybe in the Roman match. But I like to see Roman, the bloodline. Uh, I think I'll separate after this, maybe with Jay or Jimmy Uso turning on Roman after they drop the titles to KO and Sammy. But they're dropping the titles regardless. So look for a swerve there. It could possibly tease what that may not happen at the upcoming main event. But that's all we got here. Unfortunately, we don't have much news on what Bray Wyatt will be doing on the show. But I look forward to seeing if he is indeed there and what they're doing with him. Lots of speculation going on if Bray Wyatt is still with the company. Is he still with the company? I don't know what to tell you, but is he still? I see the Wyatt 6 logo on display with LA Knight. So maybe they'll keep it going. If Bray is injured, maybe he just needs recovery time. But it's a loss for fans, going into this because I think we all want to see, strangely, Bray Wyatt against Bobby. Lastly at WrestleMania. I think it could have been a very good match. Even though they're bigger guys, I think it still would have been a good match. But both guys can wrestle and move around pretty well. So I think this would have been a better match than what we're going to get between Brock Lesnar and Omar. That's going to be a generic Suplex City match with being moved by Brock and being moved by Omar's, possibly leading an Omar's victory. But I'm not sold on that completely. Brock has a lot of unclarified news on what he'll be doing when WrestleMania is over, as it's been in the previous years that Brock is always gone after WrestleMania, as his contract is always up the day after. So is it going to be up again? We'll know in a couple of weeks. But that's all we have here, guys. Hopefully we get some news on the return of Bray Wyatt. Hopefully we'll get more news on if WrestleMania will have the return of Randy Orton. Maybe even Matt Riddle. But time will tell, like I said. We have one more week until WrestleMania goes. So a lot can happen in that 1 week. Really hope it does. Thank you all for watching, for being a part of the show. Not forgetting old Hykiri. If you enjoy my content, please sub to my YouTube. Leave behind your comments on what can happen at WrestleMania. Join our Discord. See us live on Twitch. But let's all remember that when you're in Hykiri and you're with Hykiri Nation, you're with the best in the world. Goodbye, Hykiri Nation.